Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to build a business website with WordPress for free, a 2025 complete walkthrough. Alright guys, so in this quick tutorial I'll show you how you can actually build a business website using WordPress. The first step you need to take is actually creating a free WordPress account. So just head over to wordpress.com, and then once you're on here on your Google, just type in wordpress.com and simply click on enter. You then be taken over to the main platform, which is WordPress. And if you scroll a bit more, you can see things like host with the best and also the option to sign in using your Google account, which I would be showing you in a couple of minutes. So now if you were to simply scroll through, you could see some things like claim your home on the web, which simply means finding or owning a domain using WordPress as they sell domains. They also have a drag and drop and set it apart. So WordPress is quite different from most website builders, as they give you the option to build your website using a drag and drop feature. So you could just drag and drop some features into your website and make it look unique. And yeah, that's basically the WordPress website. You can see their products, from the hosting to affiliates to domain names to an AI website builder. So you can get an AI to build your website for you, creating a blog, a newsletter, professional email, commerce, and the WordPress studio. And under features, we have their themes, plugins, patterns, and Google Apps. And then resources, we have the resources like Support Center and Blog Search. And then for plans and pricing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you could simply sign up for WordPress as a beginner. So let's use this email account I have here and simply log on to WordPress. All right, so basically this is what you're met with, where we have the option to claim your space on the web. So you're now going to actually have to enter a website you'd like to build. So let's say something like a business called Chop Chop, and let's just add this. And then when we click on search domains, it's going to go ahead and search for a domain for you. And as you can see here, we do have a domain here, but you're going to have to pay to make use of it. So all you need to do is select a domain, which I had selected here by clicking on add to cart, and then simply click on continue. And then you'll be taken to their plans, where you can check through the personal, premium, business, commerce, and enterprise plans. As you can see, each with their own features, from premium stats to installing plugins to custom fonts and colors site wide and using Google Analytics. All right, so once you have set up a payment plan, you will then be giving your logins to log into WordPress. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be paying for a payment plan, but I do have access to a WordPress account. So this is it. So just go ahead and click on login, and it's going to take us to what your WordPress would look like once you have paid for it. So this is what your WordPress would look like. I make use of Hostinger to pay for my hosting plans instead of hosting through WordPress. I host using Hostinger. That's the option to connect a domain. If you remember, there would be an option to connect a domain. If you head back here, underneath domains, there's an option to use a domain you already own, which is what happened here. All right, guys. So once you're on the WordPress admin panel, all you need to do is quite simple. You're first going to select the business template. So in order to select the business template, scroll through this list, and where we have appearance, just hover above appearance and select themes. So click on where we have themes here, and a list of themes you could make use of or have been currently applied to your website would be shown. As you can see, this is what has currently been applied. When it's applied, you'll see the option to customize, but if it's not been applied, you see the option to activate. Now, you could go ahead and add a new theme, because on your own end, there wouldn't be any themes. So click on the add theme option here, and then you're going to be seeing a lot of themes you can actually make use of. So some of the best to use are Astra, Ocean WP, and 2024. And all you need to do is just install them. So for Astra, all you need to do is just go ahead and click on install here. It's going to install the theme. And then once the theme is done installing, like I said, you now head back to the themes menu, and you would have it on your on the themes menu, and all you need to do is just click on activate. So once Astra has actually been installed, just click on activate and it would be applied to your website. So basically, this is what it looks like once it's been activated. Let's go ahead and open up one of the themes that have been activated, which is this miniature. So click on customize here. That's once you're back on themes, just go ahead and click on customize. All right, guys. So basically, this is what it looks like. It's a really nice looking theme. We have widgets, menus, background image. You could select an image and add to the background here. If you head back, you could work on the footer. You could work on the headers as well as the site settings, preloading, and just a lot of things can be done with this theme. This is an actual theme that you can edit. You could also view it for computers, you could view it for tablets, and then you could view it for mobile devices. So we just have some stuff here that you could simply edit when you just click on them and then click on add image and you're done. So now the next step you could take after selecting a theme and editing it to your taste is to actually add business features. So head back to WordPress, that's wordpress.com. Let's say the WordPress admin menu. Just head back there. Once you're on the admin panel, just simply scroll till you find plugins. So click on plugins. And when you select the plugins menu, you should install and add. So we're looking to add plugins. So go ahead and add a plugin. And this is what the plugin menu looks like. You have your plugins, you have the option to deactivate an already existing and activated plugin. You have the option to enter the settings for it or go pro with the Elementor Pro option. Now, all we need to do is, like I said, hover above plugins, or when you're on the plugins page, just head over to add. Once you click on add, you're going to make use of a search. And on the search menu, just simply type in contact form 7. So those are some of the plugins you can get. Yoast, SEO, Elementor, which as you saw was already installed. All you need to do, like I said, just simply search for something like Yoast. So I already have Yoast installed, but I'm still going to search it up so you know what you're looking for. All right, so once you search for Yoast SEO, this is what it basically looks like. And now all you need to do is just click on install now. So you'll find the option to install. Like I said, it's already installed on my WordPress. So I only need to update it to make use of it. But once it's installed, you could make use of it to simply improve your visibility. And then if you were to search for contact form 7, so let's say you're running a business and you need people to search up and fill in forms, you could just make use of the contact form 7 plugin, add it to your theme, and then you would be able to add forms to your website so people can fill in websites. Let's say you sell things on your business platform, they could fill in their opinions and stuff like that. And then for Elementor, it's basically an easy drag and drop design. So all of these are actually free inside the WordPress dashboard. All you need to do is just head over to the plugins menu, simply search for them. This is the contact form 7. So simply search for them and apply them to your website. Now, heading back, all you need to do after applying your plugins, after installing your plugins, make sure you click on activate. So there's always an option to activate your plugin. So make sure you've activated the plugin, and then if you head back to the pages menu, where we have pages, you could now simply select a page here. Just go with a page or head over to the theme itself, which is the appearance menu. Head over to themes, and then you could simply use the themes. Let's say in the customize, head over to customize, and then you can simply publish from the customization menu. So you can actually publish some of your plugins and your entire website using the customize option. So just click on publish site when you're done and your website would be live. All right, guys. So that's how you can easily go about this. Comment down below if you have a question. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you.